Welcome back to my channel, and yep, I'm very happy today that I have managed to level up my shadow equipment level. So now it's time for me to do a quick DPS test, as well as a comparison between the skill build and the normal attack build. So I will have two scenarios. One is skill versus ASPD. Second is ASPD before and after, with the 28% for a normal attack. So to be fair, try to not dismantle, change my card from for my skill build. This is usually I use with OBU, so I'm trying to remove it. So I put one of the marine spear into it, so that I could compare with my ASPD that I have with the marine spear also right now. Because yesterday I just put it for the endless tower. Right. Sorry about that. So right now what I'm trying to do over here is go for the DPS test with the skill build first. So right now I have about 49k of DP attack. Nothing changed, so assuming with the same equipment that I have, right? But the only difference that I have right now is I already have the level up all the pen and final damage as well as my P attack percentage, right? So it's hardly to see the before and after the shadow equipment level 6. But what I have remember, for the SE5, with just SE5 for attacking the Dragonfly, I think I have up to 5.4. I think that should be the highest that I have lah. So let's see what I have after I have the SE6, right? But before that, let me enable my pack, ensure all my skill are there. Close it. So what is this? Venom knife. Okay, assuming this is what I have right now. So let's go with the Dragonfly first. So let's go for 1 minute. Previously, I think last few days I just tested after I managed to get my refinement go up, right? So it should be able to achieve about 5 point something in terms of the damage, but I don't have any screenshot. Just probably I put a remark. Maybe I need to check to a telegram that I sent to my guild member, right? But let's see the skill build for the mini, how much that I have it, right? So right now I think it's about 1 minute, and it come to about 5.8, right? So nearby 5.8 M DPI for small skill, right? 5.8. Let's change to the target for Aga. I remember is about 3 point something before SE6. So right now with the SE6, I believe it will be more than 4 mil, which is about 10% of DPS increment. right now. Yeah, it's about 4.5 already. So assuming I have the Drake card, or maybe I team up with one of the whitesmith, my damage will be about 6 million of the DPS for large size. So it's quite close to the small size effect, right? So I can see about 1 minute here, 4 point, I take it a 4.7. 4.7 DPS for large skill. Okay, so right now I'm going to change my build to normal attack. So what I have previously is still the same, level 4 here, level 3 for this, come with the slide 2/2, sorry. Then nothing affect over here because nothing much will effect. I don't have update my skill rotation yet with the third job of skill. For now I only level it up for the poison research up to maximum. The rest of it I keep it as same as possible. I remove the Wagner Splasher, but yeah, just for your notification only. I think the Venom Splasher will not will decrease the damage from the poison. That's why I take it out from my skill rotation. But never mind, let's see what is the changes with the ASPD build over here. So with ASPD right now, I'm trying to maintain as same over here without changing. Here I still using the level 2 or this one trigger rate. I don't equip this one first because later I will compare after equipment with double attack to how much of the effect damage will be increased. Over here I still using the twin blade piercing because this one will not affect to boss, man, MVP or melee. So I continue to use twin blade piercing 1. Over here nothing much of the usage over here, so I will not use any third job skill, right? So to be fair, all are the same, only the things that I have changed is the talismans that I use, right? So right here, let's go for 1 minute. So just now for the small size is 5.8 for the skill build. So with the same set of card and whatever, I can see the damage over here for ASPD is 6.2 already. 6.2 is without using the double attack 2, right? But the damage is quite decent for me right now. 6.6. So with 5.2, my ASPD right now is 500.2 plus 348. So which means my total ASPD right now is 850 without using any ASPD card because I haven't accessed my weapon to the level 80 set, right? So the only things over here is I use a lifesteal or build. Here is a marine spear, so 2 marine spear over me. The recent update that for my profile I have this one. I have successfully beat this headgear with 80k of the diamond, so I put additional 1 mother card. So that's the only difference that I have. So after 1 minute it's 6.7 M DPS for small. Sorry about my keyboard. ASPD before double attack 2. Right, so right now change to MVP. I got for 1 minute. So ASPD normal attack are usually depending on our hit. So if our hit percentage is low, so definitely you will have some of the miss. So my dex right now is just about 177. By right, I should remove my read and go for the dex lah. So right now I have 30% of hit rate. If the dodge rates of the target are higher than 30%, then probably you will see some miss over here. For Aga, you will not have the miss because Aga dodge rate are quite low as per I know. But maybe Maya will be a better idea for us to know. Our DPS will drop if we change to Maya. Because Maya, the dodge rate of the Maya is quite high, right? So here is about 1 minute. So for the large size, what we have 5.2 after 1 minute. 5.2 M DPS for large ASPD before double attack 2. Right, I haven't leveled up anything in terms of the skill lah, so probably is yeah, but let's stop for this one. And now I change to double attack 2. So the description over here is mainly double up the trigger rate from 7% to 14%. That will increase the damage effect by additional 28%. So I will assume this will help will help a lot in terms of the damage boost. So what I have to do right here is, yeah, let's go for the dragonfly again. Make sure I equip this one. So let's go. Reset once again. So earlier is about 6.7. So right now I can see your damage already more than 7 million. If you ask me, is it a lot? I think that's a lot of the DPS boost. Right now is about 7.4. I think can go up to 7.5. Should be 7.5 if not mistaken. For small. For the small ASPD after. Oh, I always tap the wrong key. $7.4. Yeah, but I can see the double attack damage is already got 1 million. So after 1 minute, 7.4, not 7.5. So it's about 700k on the incremental. But yeah, this one is one of the proof that I have managed to level up. So let's see for the Aga. So if you team out with like a Lord Knight, they giving you a more P attack incremental, therefore you will get much more of the your DPS lah, because your P attack will mainly affect your item. And yeah, for large size right now is 5.4. So just now it's 5.2. So it seems like not much of the helping. 5.4 for large. Let's wait around 1 minute, then we will continue. I don't use any kind of skill in my ASPD, just enchant poison and just do whatever attack. For now, I think this is the main things I will use. Probably I will use a counter blade during a boss hunt, just to see any chances to block the damage from the boss. Right. So after 1 minute is 5.7. 5.7 after double attack. So yep, 0.5 is about 10% increment. I think it's just about 10% of increment in DPS in total. So is it a lot? I think it's quite a lot if your profile is above average than me. Right now I have 34k of P attack, and Yeah, my pen is about 150 or 160. 81 plus 81 plus 78. So with the decimal after that, I think I am more than 160% only. My final P damage is 74, so it's about ratio of 2:1. So right now it's about that kind of the damage. I'm quite surprised already. Um, so yep, it's quite good for us to level up to SE6 because therefore this one will help in terms of ASPD build. So if you look at the skill build against with the DPS of the normal attack, there's about 1 million of the DPS difference in terms of large size. For small size there are about 1.6, so it's about 20% of the differences, right? 20% differences between skill play and ASPD. So is it worth to change to normal attack? Yes, if you are going for the single target, especially like boss hunt, I think normal attack definitely is a best idea for you to go for it. But for AFK farming or go for PvP, probably a skill play is still a best idea, because you know for a normal attack for the Sin X Assassin Cross, right, definitely you have to go quite close to the target in order to attack it. So it might not be an idea in PvP, because you will might keep running around in the map and not contributing anything. But with a skill build, you get a lot of the range skill that you can use in PvP. But for boss hunt, definitely you stand there or there to fight. So ASPD are much more suitable for single target, right? For single target people like SPD's boss hunt instance, even like endless tower. So you should use your ASPD over here. So of course you can continue to level it up for your your skill level over here, but it required quite a lot of the material, because dagger, this Lumi dagger is kind of like cost for us, and especially the chance to level it up is lower, 55% right now. Is it very worth to do it over here? Which I don't think so, because for mount this kind of material I have a lot. I believe you guys also have a lot. Whether should we go for it, I'm not really sure, because I don't think it's worth to go for the skill right now. Probably you can save your Lumi dagger. So let's see over here, I can have 100% of the level up, but I need level 4 30 pieces and bound level 1. So if level up, I can manage to get additional 20%. Although here is like I think 10%, but if referring to the left and right, so both hand total up is 20%. So life steal will add up for 2.5% for additional life steal. So if you ask me, definitely I will ask you go for the 100%. At least you won't wasted your resources over here. And this one 28%, definitely you cannot level it up. You need level shadow equipment level 7, and this one you also no need to spend your item over here anymore. The only thing that you should level it up over here is 85% over here, but you need 45 pieces of Lumi dagger for. That's quite a lot of Lumi dagger. Here you need 24 pieces of level 3, level 70%. So by directly comparing the shadow skill between the skill list over here, it's not fair directly to compare this one, because this is a SE6 level kind of item. In order to pair with it, you need to level it until level 5 over here. So probably your skill damage will be slightly higher, or maybe can match up to your normal attack, right? But without leveling up your skill level over here, you are hardly to catch up with the damage from the normal attack. This one I think can use it in PvP, which you can additional deal for 0.15 or target max HP. sound doesn't much, but you trigger rate, your piercing is 22.4%, or you can use this one for your boss hunt lah, like what I use over here. So you can continue level it up with 85%. You also need 60 pieces of level 4 Lumi, so it is a lot to me. So if you need to level it up, so ASPD, you need all level 4 items, 30 pieces over here, 60 pieces over here, so you need 90 pieces of the level 4 item. So it's quite expensive for me in order to do it. So here you just Lumi, this one Poisonous Myth is just useful for your AFK farming only, not useful in your boss hunt, because this one will only effect after the monster die, right? So you go for Endless Tower, AFK farming, this will be really useful, especially this one will 100% success. Contract you can get from showdown. Showdown, if you go for every week, you go for a showdown, you can up to 300 points, right? After 300 points, you can get up to 5 boxes. Contract times 5, so every week you can get maximum 5 pieces, right? If you do like me, I always max up to 300 points per week, so that I can go for all the pioneer over here. So the main thing that I need is a pioneer. So with 5 boxes, you can get 20 pieces of pioneer 1. Not much, but at least you can cover some of your lagging material. Okay, so I think that's all about the comparison between the skill build, ASPD build, and before and after the SE6 damage. So you can see the conclusion is 10% in terms of increment after we use a double attack 2 between the normal attack build, right? So it is really worth. Also, especially you still got some of the incremental from your pioneer, where you do like me, like physical penetration, you boost up to max, right? So I cannot compare with what I have in the past. So definitely I don't have this much of DPS before. So after I have this level up, I can see my DPS is increased. Yeah, so but against with the skill, I think there's about 20% of differences, 20% between skill versus ASPD in terms of the single target lah. What we are talking over here is about single target. If you are looking for the AFK farming, I think maybe a skill build is much more better, especially for the small size, right? If you go to like a large size of monster, maybe ASPD will be a better idea for you to go for it, right? So talking about my upcoming plan, so I would consider for the maybe I will change another gold accessory, make it to plus, because right now I have 5 pieces of the equipment with plus 7. How many that I have? There are 5 pieces, so I might change. I might collect and my diamond and buy the another gold accessory to double it up for my percentage, because this one every level up is just 2%, right? If I have 2 pieces with a plus 6, it will be 24%, which means if I manage to plus 6 of my gold accessory, I will have additional 10% of attack and 10% of penetration. So it's quite worth for me to do it right here lah, because but today I broke it. I thought if I manage to level up this one level 7, so I will try to do my Murphy refine level to level up to level 7, so that in PvP I can be much more tanky, right? But that's an upcoming field because right now I don't have much of a thing to do. For some clan, I think I will not change for my item already. So the things that I would change is my refinement. So I will all out for the refinement here. right? Not refinement, sorry, for enchantment. So enchantment I can use for my my Izzul enchantment. So Izzul enchantment will be cost me quite a lot of number. So this one per pieces right here in the market is about 100 10 12 and 500 crystal. So 8 pieces right here is about 100k. So just now I just saved about 400k crystal by just exchanging this one. I have my Izzul stone over here as well. Just I plan to do it in one shot. So I managed to level up some of my level. Right here I got level 8, and level 7 over here, but I didn't save it because once I have more than 100 pieces or 200 pieces, then I will do it in lump sum. The next thing that I do is every day I buy the grow support, right? Start from last few days ago. I found it I need Odin in order to get more item from the Songkran festival so that I can change it the item. So yep, I have quite a number over here. So once I until end of the event I will have 300 pieces of upgrade material. So I will do it in one shot as well. Probably I will go for my accessory upgrade as well as my weapon first. So that's my plan. So I believe with 300 pieces I can manage level up 2 accessory and 1 dagger to maximum level. I hope so. So if that the case, then probably it can boost my P attack and flag number of the P pen to higher level. So my damage will be slightly higher once again. Right. At the same time, I will focus to refine the state over here. Just 30k required. So that if order to get my attack and P damage bonus as well as P pen damage to be slightly higher. So it will help in terms of my damage. So with 11 level right now I have 9% of the attack, pen 9% and P damage bonus 7%. So overall if I can get 10%, so when 30 level of my wolf I will have additional 30% of that. So that's my plan. The rest of the thing I will slowly do the advance in the future. Last time I did it doesn't help much of the percentage over here. So it's about 0.05 something like that, 0.06. So yeah, I think refine will be better in order to do it. But yeah, once you got the item then you can do for your pet advance. If no, just continue to feed the frisbee for your pet in order to level it up. For now I think every day still can get 1 level, but right now yeah, next day I cannot get level up anymore. But yeah, just have to do it as quick as possible so your pet effect will help you to boost your attack much more earlier. Okay, so this is the content for the testing in this video. So hope you guys can get a better idea like the differences between the skill build versus the ASPD build over here. Okay, thank you very much. Bye, see ya.